top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today we got CD of the week number 2. This will be Black Keys, El Camino. So I know this is a slight departure from the hip hop and R&B and just general black music that I usually do, but this is easily one of my favorite albums of all time. Like I know this album back to front. This came out in 2011. So same year as Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, if I'm not mistaken. And they also share a similar album cover, just with the van on the front. So I'm not sure the significance of the van in this album, and I'm not sure the significance of the van in Kendrick's album. But both came out with an album with the van as the main focus. So I think Kendrick's van is in reference to the story he tells in the album. Black Keys, I'm not so much sure. I don't even think they mention cars at all in this album. But anyways, and it's called El Camino, which is a type of car, and when you open the booklet, it's just all cars. So, but the Black Keys, really dope band. They collab with rappers. I think in the past they've collabed with Kid Cudi, Chip the Ripper, and obviously they do their own indie rock. They're like kind of like garage rock. So they have a lot of great songs on here, like Lonely Boy. Track number 2 though, Dead and Going, is probably one of my favorite songs ever. For some reason on this last listen through of the album, I've taken a liking to Hell of a Season a lot more. Stop, the guitar riff on Little Black Submarines, that's like real, like probably one of my favorite guitar solos ever on Little Black Submarines. It's a heavy electric guitar, heavily distorted. It's just a beautiful track, and it starts off so somber, just with the one vocal track that the lead singer, I forget their names. I think the lead singer name is Dan Auerbach though. I know that for sure. So he kind of starts off with a minimalist vocal, just pattern, and then it evolves into this huge, crazy, almost metal guitar solo. So I can go on and on about this album. This is easily a 5-star album. It's not even 4 stars, and it's a 5-star album. This is like, there's nothing they could have done to this album to make it better. This is a perfect album. It's my favorite Black Keys album, and obviously they have so many great albums, but this is the one that I revisit the most. I remember buying this freshman year, and I burned it on the CD for one of my friends, and we used to ride out to every time I got in this car. I think he was skeptical. I told him I was gonna give him a CD because I knew he was like a guy that liked rock. I think he was skeptical, like what? Like I don't listen to rap, I don't know what you're giving me. But I gave it to him, and that entire year, and probably after, whenever I got in this car, this is the only album he had playing. And I remember him telling me like, yo, this like, the album's actually good, because he's more so of an aggressive guy. Like he probably listened to metal, and he had his bands that he liked that, fit his type of personality. So I don't think he was expecting me to give him an album that fit his taste so well. And I know he really enjoyed that guitar riff on Little Black Submarines because it's heavy guitar riff. So I have a lot of experience with this album, a lot of listens, many different settings. Again, 5-star album. So shout out to the Black Keys, easily one of my favorite bands of all time. And they're from my generation, so I'm allowed to place them above bands that you may have, bands that you love. This is a band that I like. Their music is very easily palatable for me. So yeah, that is CD of the week number 2. Be sure to check out number 1 if you haven't already. It was the Black Keys, El Camino, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This is top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.